All going, fam. BlvckProfessor. You already know how I'm coming. You already know how I'm coming. I would smack the motherfucking shit, but I ain't gonna do it. But look, man. You know what grinds my gears, bro? How people just believe in anything. Period. People just believe in anything, bro. Like they don't do no research, bro. They don't do no trials and errors, my nigga. They don't do no background checks. They don't do no nothing, my nigga. They just hear something, they be like, oh, that sounds like something that I agree with. Oh, I like how that sounds. I'm just gonna go with it. Fucking bumper clock. But it's just like, bro, just like with this DNA testing, bro. I got a thing with this DNA testing, bro. So you gonna go send your DNA test to a laboratory with Dexter and Dee Dee, you feel me, and Mandark, and you gonna let them motherfuckers tell you where the fuck you came from? You gonna let a fucking laboratory that you never been to, that you never seen the scientists, you never seen none of the buildings, you never been there, you never seen the process of them taking the DNA out and figuring out how the fuck do they know where I come from? How the fuck do they figure that shit out? You never seen the process, my nigga. You never seen it. You feel me? But we just believe that what's being said is true. And that's cool. Even with books and shit, like everything, bro. Everything on this planet, bro. Everything on this planet, bro. We just tend to do things without fucking doing research or without even checking with our inner selves or without even questioning it. Like just like jobs and school and shit, bro. Like who told us we need to go to school, my nigga? Who told us that school was the best education, my nigga? Like who told us we had to be in a building for 8 hours to be considered smart, my nigga? Every day until the weekend, as a kid, until you're an adult. Who told us that dedicating 8 hours to an education system that we didn't set up? How do we feel like that's gonna benefit us at the end of the day? How do we feel like any of this shit gonna benefit us at the end of the day if we didn't do our research, our trials and errors, our motherfucking thesis statements, the motherfucking experiment and the conclusion? How we never did our own fucking experiments, my nigga. We never sit there. We just listen to folks. Like we just be listening to people. Like yeah, okay, that sound good. I'ma just that's cool. I'm not even gonna research the words that I don't understand. I'm not even gonna research what it takes to extract DNA from saliva. Like I'm not even gonna look at that process. I'm just gonna trust somebody when they tell me, oh, you got cancer in your lungs because of this and that and that. But you don't even know how cancer even develops in the body. How the fuck you gonna let somebody tell you something when you don't even know? You don't even know how this shit happens. How the fuck you gonna let somebody tell you what you got and then you don't do no research? You don't do no research on the medication they give you. You don't do no research on none of this shit. How do you know you're even being helped? You know what I mean? How do you know that you're being helped? You know what I mean? Bruh. I was never the type of person to try to force anything on anybody. I want everybody to live how they want to live because I believe that God is within everybody and everybody got a piece of God within them. And we all need whatever every individual has is good for the planet. You feel me? It's no rights or wrong, no goods or evils. It's all what you make it eye of the beholder, how your body feel when you doing shit, your intentions, my nigga. Your intentions, my nigga, like. But it's a whole program that we've been programmed to. It's a whole a whole blueprint that been made, so we won't even connect with ourselves on that level where we can see who the fuck we are, bro. We don't even understand like that this whole life since you a baby is set up for you to not know, bro. It's set up, it's like everything that they tell you is education. It's really destruction, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, take a grain of salt with everything you do because it's truth in everything. It's just how you use it, my nigga. And you just have to really realize what the fuck you're getting. If you're gonna go to college, if you're gonna be any type of in any type of institution and you wanna be professional in that bitch, just make sure you know what you in, bro. Just make sure you know what you in. Make sure you know what you doing. Make sure you set your intentions on what you want to do when you get there. Make sure you just fucking know what you're doing. Know what you're getting yourself into. You feel me? Like, no. And sometimes you can't know. Sometimes you can't know everything. But don't just fall for anything. Stand for something or fall for anything, bro. At some time in life, bro, we got to start creating our own lifestyle. Because the lifestyle that's given to us as kids is not depending on how your parents raise you. You feel me? But 9 times out of 10, as a child, you gotta go through certain lessons. You're born into a certain type of family, so you can get it right. You feel me? And I don't know how it's gonna be with this new age of people because we growing, we elevating. It might be different. Like kids might be able to live off of what their parents is telling them, or you know what I mean? Because it's valid facts. Like we in the age of Aquarius, bro. So everybody's starting to realize what the fuck going on. You know what I mean? So the parents might be a little bit more advanced now, cause the parents is us. You know what I mean? My generation. You feel me? So we gonna go a little further. You feel me? So, but at the end of the day, bro, when it comes to listening to people, bro, when it comes to gaining knowledge and expanding your mind, just make sure you are the most work you need to do is focus on yourself. Focus on how you interact with your world. Focus on how the world interacts with you. Focus on the little feelings that you get when shit happen. Focus on the little feelings that you get when people say things to you. Focus on the signs that you've been signs that you've been given. Black Professor Go As You Go. That was a sign for me to shut the fuck up. Cause it's already said. It's already said. Black Professor Go As You Go. You already know how I'm coming. I fucked up the last little shit. But yeah.